Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Made by Zudrazil. Today it's Sunday, April 14, and I only have one finished object. One finished object, a few whips, and 2 acquisitions. Yes. You can find me on Instagram as Zudrazil and at Ravelry as Lissodus. Let's start with the finished object. I finally finished my husband's Musselburgh hat. Musselburgh. It's in 2 colors. It's Hobby Unicorn in caramel and hazel. It did turn out a bit short for having it folded up, but the overall size is good. It fits me pretty well. A little bit big, but it fits him well. So the next time I knit one for him, I need to remember to make it longer. But it was a interesting knit. It's nothing fun. It's just a stockinette tube. But I think it will be a good hat for winter here. So yeah, Musselburgh hat by Isolde Teague, I think. Did I show strømsekoftan, the one I knitted for my brother's girlfriend? Let's see, when did I finish it? Did I finish it before the last episode? March 24th, so maybe. I need to check the old video, but if I didn't show it before, I'll insert a picture here of the finished object. It was gifted at Easter weekend, so I don't have it anymore. I also finished a pair of socks for my brother. I don't have them either. I'll insert a picture here. They were knitted in Yarboragi. I have my notes here. Yarboragi in the colorway 15189. So I made those as well. He got them the week after Easter. So that's that, yes. So 2 or maybe 3 finished objects, depending on strømsekoftan, if I finish that after the last podcast. I think I did. I think I finished that after. My work's in progress. We have my Star Wars cardigan. And this is how far I made it on that. I split for the sleeves and started on the body. Oh yeah, last time I was over here. So I finished the rebel marks and the lightsabers. And knitted a few centimeters on the body. So the goal is still to have it done by May 4th, but I seem to have a tendency to get bored as soon as I get to after the arms, split for the arms. It's the same on my other whip. But I'm trying to knit on it every now and then, and we'll see. If it's done, it's done. If not, I'll just use it for some other times. I used Strömsekoftan as a base and just changed the color graphs for Star Wars themed images instead. Yes. You want to know the yarn? It's Hobby Tweedelight in Marshland and Cafe Latte. I think it's the name. And I'm knitting on 5.5 millimeter, which is in US. Might it be 9? I'm not sure. It says a 9 US 9 maybe, but 5.5 millimeters. Then when I got bored on this, I cast on a henna cardigan for my daughter, and we have a bit of a yarn mishap. And it currently looks like this. So I've joined the front and the back pieces together and knitted a few centimeters on that. And it's not that it's boring to knit on, it's quite comfortable. It's a half fisherman's rib. And I'm knitting this on 4.5 millimeters. That's a US 7 according to my needles. And I'm using Drop Sky in color 14, light lilac. The henna cardigan is by Sarah and Antipenkov. Sorry for butchering that name. So we'll see when I get that done. Ooh, we get another, we'll see. So that's 2 cardigans I'm working on. I've also been working on my daughter's crochet blanket. Let's see where we were last. Last time we were here. And I've added 2 more skeins and I started on the 3rd. It's currently about 68 centimeters long. So I still have a lot to go. But it's pretty fast to crochet up. It's just that I usually just do 1 skein and then I take a break and do something else. But when I didn't feel like knitting on my cardigans, I spent Saturday morning crocheting on this instead. Or was it Friday evening? No, yesterday morning I crocheted on this and I added 2 skeins, 2 balls. And the yarn for that one is Go Handmade Bohemian Velvet Double in the colors lavender, plum, and dark lavender. That's the colors for those. I also cast on a pair of socks because I wanted to try my 9 millimeters. No, not 9 millimeter, 9-inch circulars. So I cast on a pair of socks for my husband. No, I cast on 1 sock for my husband in Fortissima color. And it's color number 0413. And I still have a few centimeters left on the foot before the toe. So this is 72 stitches. He didn't want a high leg, so I think it's about 10 centimeters. So this is a trial sock. We'll see if it fits him or if I have to change anything. But it was nice trying out the 9-inch circulars. It took a bit of getting used to in the beginning, but we went to the movies yesterday and saw Godzilla and King Kong, New Empire. Well, anyway, we went to the movies yesterday, and I did manage to knit on this without looking. I'm just checking if there's any mistakes, but it went well. No issues there. So I got a few rounds in there. I do hope they fit. He's been asking for a pair of socks, a pair of thin socks, because I have knit socks, but they're thicker ones in yaburagi. So we're trying to make everyday socks for him. And I think that's all the projects I've been working on. I haven't touched my ranunculus. I'm looking over there because it's there on the couch judging me. What else? Last weekend I went to Sy- och hantverksfestivalen in Malmö with my mother-in-law and my daughter. My daughter bought a few things, a little sewing kit. I'll insert the picture of the finished object, with a little frog that she got to sew together, and she bought 2 crochet kits. She haven't touched those yet because she needs me to help her as her first projects. So we'll see if she wants to do that this weekend or we'll do that next weekend. But I also bought something. Oh, wait. I have one more whip that I cast on today, which I shouldn't have, but... So I've been talking about the vine top before. The vine top is made by Athena Liu. And since I started watching her podcast, I fell in love with that one. And I bought more Kvitlammet Musselburgh. They're her exclusive posh yarn. It's 50% silk and 50% merino, if I'm not mistaken. So I bought that yarn in Norway to make the vine top, and then I downloaded the pattern and noticed it said sport weight. So I figured, okay, should I hold it double? But I didn't like it was too thick for me for a summer top if I held it double. So I'm knitting it single. And this is how far I've gotten. This is the left front. So I've just started it today. And I figured if it's a little bit see-through, that's okay. I can just wear a bra or something underneath, so it won't show off too much. But yeah, I started it at least, so we'll see how far I'm the next time I record a video. Oh, sorry, the nails, needles. So this is Mosseteppe. The picture, the the color doesn't show up well when I have a close-up. But it's green. It really has a nice sheen to it. Yeah, I like it. I really like that. It's so soft. Anyway, back to Syfestivalen. I bought yarn for 2 projects. I saw a shawl that's called Ängsull by Jenny Alderbrandt. Jenny Penny. I'll try to insert a photo as well, but it's this pattern. And they sold kits for the shawl, which was perfect because I loved the sample they had put up at their it's called monto on Swedish, but at their stall. So you get 100 grams Arvetta, Filcolana Arvetta, in the color 977. And 100 grams of the color 973, which is brown, beige, brown. Well, this is sand colored. It's a nice one. Brown, and then 100 grams of Lulul Softa, which is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, in this lovely green with brown speckles. So actually I wanted to cast on this one this weekend. But if I do, I know for sure I won't work on my cardigans, because this will be more fun. So I'm trying not to. I'll cast it on in May. Yes, in May. First weekend in May, I'm gonna cast this on. I also bought from Lina Linkvan 4 skeins of 75% superwash wool, 15% nylon, 10% nips. I don't know, nip. Which is this gorgeous yellowish golden color, and they call it Tweedle. Here's the label. So it's 400 meters per 100 grams, and I have 4. So I'm hoping that's enough for a cardigan. If not, I'll just have to see if she has more. But it's 4, 8, 12, 1600 meters. So I figured it should be enough for a cardigan. Which cardigan? I'm not sure. It's a fingering weight, so we'll see. I'll figure that out later. What to knit. I do, as you know, I do have some projects in line. I've been trying to be good to not buy some yarn, but when I was in Norway, I was touching some yarn in the stores, and I really liked Drops soft tweed, so I want to knit something in that. Plus I want to see if Miss E would like that yarn or if it's too scratchy. She likes Drop Sky, she likes Drops Merino Extra Fine. I also want to try Holes, I think it's Holes Titicaca, because that's really soft. So I have to figure something out to knit with that. But I do have a few projects I should knit first before I buy more yarn. I'm also starting to feel the itch to sew again. Still need to fix my overlock. And I'm just gonna put this in. Need to drink. But hopefully that will be done soon. And my sewing machine still works, of course, so I could sew some project bags, which I want to. I want to sew up a bigger one for the blanket. It's currently resting in a bag. So I want to sew up a bigger one for that. But yeah, there's too little time under the during the weeks, and I'm too tired in the evenings. So if I should do it, I need to cut it out during the weekend and then sew when I feel like it. But just it's easier to just pick up the knitting or crochet than pull out everything, find the pattern that I think it's under the table, cut everything out. It's just a bigger process for the sewing. But Miss E had been complaining that she outgrew all her dresses, so I want to sew up some for her and maybe a few more for myself. I have so much fabric, I just need to use it. Yes. So let's see. Let me get comfortable now. Oh yeah, what am I wearing? I'm wearing knitted socks. Shorties, as you can see, because it's spring here. And as soon as it's starting to get over 10 degrees, I start using shorty socks instead. And I'm using my summer dress in Notorious fabric. And it has big pockets. So the pocket is all the way here, which I love. And the fabric is from Notorious fabric in the US. Yeah. The pattern is summer dress from Made by Runi, my friend. Most of the stuff I sew when it comes to clothing is from her. But I do have a bunch of woven fabric that I want to sew up for skirts. There's a lot of wool fabric, you know, the type you use for suits. And I want to make skirts for myself, but I haven't found the right pattern. I can make everything as long as I have a pattern. If I don't have a pattern, I start to doubt myself and I just don't do things. I could probably manage, but if I don't get it right the first time, I tend to just give up. So if you have any pattern recommendations for some it's so hard to say, woven skirts, preferably high-waisted with pockets, that's important. let me know in the comments below. And I think that's it. I don't have much more to talk about. I need to finish the projects I have. I still have a few other whips that I haven't touched. I need to fix my ranunculus. I need to finish my colorwork socks. You know, the rainbow leopard print ones. And I also have some Christmas socks on the needles I should finish, but they're also from my husband, so. And those are knitted 2 at a time on magic loop. We also had our floor in the kitchen changed, so we have a wooden floor in there now, which means the living room is a mess because we had to move all the stuff from the kitchen into the living room, and we need to fix that. Yeah. What's up in April? Yes, May and April. What's up in April? Nothing much now. We have, let's see, where's my date here? We have 2 more weekends in April, and we don't have any special plans. We need to buy some shoes for the kids, or well, at least Mr. T. Miss E got shoes last weekend when we were in Malmö. So the weekends will probably be crafting, watching some movies. We're currently watching Shogun on Netflix. No, on Disney Channel, Disney Plus. So we have, what is it, 2 episodes left. We watched episode 8 yesterday. I think it's only 10 episodes. Really good. And then we're gonna go start watching Fallout. And we have a few anime series we watch during dinner time because we eat in the living room. So we usually watch some anime then, or Bad Batch. So that's it. I have for reading, I've been reading some manhwa at the moment, because I put my Kindle on to charge and then I haven't grabbed that. So it's still at my computer, and I always remember when I'm in bed, and then I don't want to get up and get it. So manhwa it is at the moment. I need to finish my Harry Potter book. Yeah. I want to start reading Dune, but I'm waiting for my husband to finish reading that. I have so many things to read. I have too many hobbies and too little time. In quarter 3, Ashes of Creation is going into Alpha 2, which I'm waiting for. So I need to get all the knitting time done now, because when that is released for Alpha 2, I'll probably be gaming more than I'm knitting, so I need to knit all the things now. So heads up, there probably won't be much knitting content in autumn. Yeah, probably not, because I'll mostly spend the time gaming then. We'll see, maybe I'll put up some gaming streams, but that will be on my other YouTube account if you're interested in that. That would be Lissandus. just switch the name around. It's easy. Yeah, I think that's it. I wish you a lovely Sunday or day or week, evening, morning, whenever you're watching it. If you're watching it, and there haven't been many reviews, but if you are, I'm happy that you spent some time with me. And yeah, nice to meet you. I always forget to say my name. I think I did in the first episode, but then I just forget. But it doesn't matter. Have a nice day, and I'll talk to you in 3 weeks, maybe? When is 3 weeks? That should be beginning of May, right? Oh, actually, that's May 5th or 4th. So we'll see if I have my cardigan done to that, because then it's Star Wars Day. So that's a nice plan. Have my Star Wars cardigan done for the next podcast. We'll see. How many we'll see did I say this episode? Can you count them? Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna stop recording so my family can move around. Have a nice day. Bye.